Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Austin Reaves had a great regular season, and he could soon be in free agency, because Reaves' goal is to get a high salary and some teams are willing to sign him. It will be very difficult for the Lakers to keep Reaves, and he will probably be traded before he becomes a free agent. Austin Reaves will not stay with the Lakers, because he wants a high salary, which he deserves. Lakers fan favorite may unfortunately not be back next season. The Los Angeles Lakers are heading into a pivotal summer for their franchise. After making a blockbuster trade for Luka Doncic during the 2024-2025, the team did well. They finished with a 50-32 record overall, which was good for third in the NBA's Western Conference. Unfortunately, the Lakers ran into a Minnesota Timberwolves team in the first round that proved to be too much for them. The Timberwolves knocked the Lakers off in 5 games. Now the Lakers sit on the outside looking in at the conference finals going on. They are bracing themselves for what could be an insane summer for the Lakers franchise as far as player movement goes. Austin Reaves has proven to be an integral part of the Lakers team as currently constructed. Reaves had a great 2024-2025 season. Reaves averaged 20.2 points per game on the season, while also grabbing 4.5 rebounds and dishing out 5.8 assists. Despite the season Reaves had, he flamed out in the NBA playoffs. Reaves did not have a good first-round series against the Timberwolves, and now rumors are buzzing about the Lakers cutting ties with Reaves. The first player on the NBA trade block Reaves could be moved for this summer is current Phoenix Suns forward Kevin Durant. Durant is currently 36 years old, but he still has a lot left in the tank. Durant and the Suns have made it known that they will work diligently together to trade Durant to the destination of his choice. That destination could be Los Angeles in a Lakers uniform. Durant showed up at 2 Los Angeles Sparks games this past weekend. Was this Durant throwing hints to the Lakers and their fanbase that he wants to be there? Or was this just him enjoying some WNBA basketball? There will be potentially another huge NBA superstar on the market if he requests a trade this summer. That player is current Milwaukee Bucks forward Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is widely expected across NBA circles to request a trade out of Milwaukee very soon. If and when this happens, the Lakers are expected to make a play for the Bucks superstar. The Lakers know they have to be proactive this summer. Reaves is a valued asset to the organization. However, with the potential players on the trade block this summer, Reaves could end up being the odd man out. Failed Lakers signing ends NBA career with new overseas contract. Since the Los Angeles Lakers started the LeBron James era, there has been no shortage of failed signings and trades. Among the headliners is a short stint with center Montrezl Harrell. The veteran was added after having the best season of his career with the Los Angeles Clippers. The Lakers were coming off a championship season and somehow believed it was in the best interest of the franchise to completely change the roster. This included parting ways with centers pivotal to winning it all, with the addition of Harrell expected to be an upgrade. This was far from the case with the veteran suffering major regression and becoming a piece the team would quickly part ways with. Harrell would spend time with the Wizards, Hornets, and 76ers before departing the league. Signing in the NBL, the former NBA center appears to have found a home after struggling with the Lakers led to 2 years of frustrations in a bench role. Former Los Angeles Lakers center Montrezl Harrell will continue his NBL career. Harrell signed a deal with the Adelaide 36ers to join the team for his second season. If the center is simply playing due to wanting to enjoy the game and play a role, this move makes sense for his career. The 36ers can offer Harrell an actual starting spot and not the extended bench depth that Harrell would be in a potential NBA signing. It seems unlikely Harrell's NBA career is going to resume at this point in his career. Aside from one great season with the Clippers, Harrell offered extremely limited shooting and was an inconsistent inside presence. The Lakers made the mistake of adding Harrell based on the outlier season and would pay the price. For Harrell, it is a fitting final chapter for the 8-year NBA vet, allowing him to play a role and thrive with his unique style. The Lakers should have this serve as a reminder of how many poor decisions they made to waste the LeBron era. A mistake they cannot repeat with Luka as the team turns the page to the next superstar and attempts to build the roster around him this offseason. Lakers predicted to part ways with one player after LeBron James news. The Los Angeles Lakers entered the 2025 NBA playoffs with championship aspirations, boasting a 50-32 regular season record that secured them the third seed in the Western Conference. The midseason acquisition of Luka Doncic, in a blockbuster trade that sent Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks, was seen as a transformative move to pair with LeBron James and elevate the Lakers to title contention. James, even at 40, delivered a stellar season, averaging 24.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.8 rebounds over 70 games, while Doncic complemented him with averages of 28.2 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 7.5 assists in 28 games. While James owns a player option for next season, and could potentially retire, it was reported by ESPN's Shams Charania on Tuesday, via Pat McAfee show, that he is expected to exercise his option and return for a 23rd NBA season. The news of James returning places even more pressure on the Lakers to upgrade their roster this offseason in pursuit of a championship, particularly at the center position. Playing without a traditional center behind James and Doncic in the playoffs allowed opponents like Rudy Gobert to exploit the interior, especially in Game 5. Amid this, it was reported by Clutch Point's Anthony Irwin that Jackson Hayes is unlikely to return to the Lakers next season. Hayes averaged 6.8 points and 4.8 rebounds per game during the regular season with an impressive 72.2% field goal percentage. However, his impact diminished in the playoffs, where he averaged just 1.8 points and 2.0 rebounds in 7.8 minutes over 4 games. As the offseason begins, addressing the center position will remain a top priority to enhance the Lakers' competitiveness in the upcoming season, which could be James' last. Is Rui Hachimura a reliable small ball 5 defensively? Rui Hachimura showed flashes of being able to contribute as a small ball 5 on defense during the regular season, but his weaknesses on that end were taken advantage of in the playoffs. Teams across the league have benefited from acquiring multi-positional forwards to boost their chances of real contention. Players like Aaron Gordon and Pascal Siakam, for instance, shift between defensive wing and big man roles depending on the situation. The Lakers also had their own player, acquired in 2023, who was used similarly in Rui Hachimura, albeit with less successful results. The rotation following the trade for Luka Doncic introduced heavy doses of small ball, where Hachimura was tasked with filling the big man role on defense. LA's only center, Jackson Hayes, quickly fell out of favor in head coach J.J. Redick's rotation. A forward triplet of LeBron James, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Hachimura rotated the defensive responsibilities. Against certain teams, Hachimura proved effective in this role. Per the NBA's tracking data, the overall sample of the Lakers' most used lineup, their small ball group, finished a plus 18.6 in net rating. He showed real improvement on his timing, verticality, and contests at the basket without fouling. Watch him come over and deny Max Christie at the rim as the low man helper. These blocks were predicated on the offensive player showing his intentions early and Hachimura getting some running start. Even still, the willingness to come over and contest proved useful on a team bereft of rim protection. Listed at 6 feet 8 inches and 230 pounds, his real defensive strengths stem from having a low center of gravity. It enables him to defend against even the league's best big men, such as Nikola Jokic. Watch below as he's given the primary assignment, battling for position and forcing a tough pass. He is by no means the Jokic stopper, no one on the planet is, as evidenced by multiple playoff matchups. However, he provided some of the most significant resistance that LA had to contend with against the 3-time MVP. These ground battles are extremely valuable, as they not only help with overall physicality but also allow LeBron to share this responsibility across all 82 games, a separate war of attrition that the Lakers fight with an older superstar. In the regular season, you can get away with unconventional styles of play. Facing a different opponent night after night introduces an element of surprise that is absent in the playoffs. Hachimura's most significant weakness on the defensive end is his lateral quickness. In addition, he's not a quick leaper off the ground either, as battles in the air are out of his reach. These versatile skills and athletic tools are crucial in any lineup that includes players of similar heights. It makes all switching defenses difficult, along with protecting the rim effectively and securing defensive rebounds. The playoff matchup against Minnesota demonstrated those disadvantages. Hachimura constantly matched up against Anthony Edwards, with his job being to contain enough for help to arrive. His foot speed makes that an almost impossible task. Watch below as Edwards glides right by him for the easy finish. Edward led the league in both three-point makes and attempts this season, and leveraged his ability against Hachimura's lateral movements to get off his patented step-back jumpers, as demonstrated below in an isolation possession. This shot looks contested, but once Edwards has you shuffling your feet, it's over. Now, believing Hachimura can stop Edwards one-on-one is a far-fetched pipe dream. Still, lineups without a true rim protector lead to very few avenues for defensive schemes, where the weakest link can be continuously targeted without any real repercussions. The defensive issues become even more apparent when the rest of the lineup has similar foot speed. Doncic, Reaves, Finney-Smith, and LeBron, at this stage of their careers, don't provide enough of a baseline athleticism on the floor to justify continuing to play Hachimura as a small ball 5 against more sized lineups. In addition to taking advantage of the Lakers' lack of athletic perimeter defense, Minnesota dominated the Lakers on the offensive boards, scoring an 18-8 advantage in the series-clinching Game 5, with Rudy Gobert grabbing 9 on his own. Watch below as Hachimura comes over to help on a Julius Randle drive, and can only watch as Gobert puts back the slam. The coaches trust me to put me in that situation, Hachimura said. I try to fight through that, but there's a limit to it. Like I said, that's all I can do is literally facing up, Gobert, and maybe I can tap the ball. I can't just go get rebounds like that. So it's tough, but that was our team situation this year and it is what it is. That team situation is hopefully rectified this summer, where the Lakers will undoubtedly look for a playable big man. The notion that the small ball card didn't work isn't true, it just can't be the only card to play. Hachimura demonstrated improvements as a small ball 5, but it's a role that both the team and he would prefer not to play as much as he was forced to this season. Lakers warned against trading Austin Reaves this offseason. The Los Angeles Lakers are expected to be active in trying to make roster adjustments this offseason. Their best potential trade asset is guard Austin Reaves. He consistently improved over his first 3 seasons in the NBA, but he cemented himself as a borderline star this season, having averaged 20.2 points per game. The Lakers view Reaves as a building block, but some may consider his skill set a little redundant to LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The team really needs a high-end center, and trading Reaves would be the quickest path to land one. However, some believe that wouldn't be a good idea. Robbie Colland of CBS Sports put together a list of 2 reasons why the Lakers shouldn't trade Reaves. The first reason was due to the fact that the guard is the only other reliable shot creator for the team. It starts with basketball reasons for not trading Reaves, which leads with his ability to create for himself and others, Colland wrote. Having a secondary on-ball threat alongside Doncic and James is vital, especially come playoff time when defenses ratchet up their pressure. Colland also thinks that the depth that Reaves brings to the Lakers is very important. If this postseason has shown us anything, it's that to build a contender you have to have high-end depth beyond your top stars. Reaves provides that and, as we'll get to next, offers a great deal of value for the money LA is paying him right now, Colland added. Underscore 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 underscore. Another reason not to trade Reaves. Reaves is likely going to expect a big contract soon, but right now, he's a huge steal for the Lakers. Colland's second reason for why the team shouldn't trade him is due to the value that he brings in comparison to players in the same salary range. From a business perspective, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to trade Reaves right now because there aren't many players out there who give you more production for the money Reaves is making, Colland wrote. You could find some guys on rookie deals who do, and none of them are available in a trade, but for a player on his second contract, Reaves at just shy of $14 million next season is a steal. NBA trades are all about making the salaries work, so the Lakers might want to wait until Reaves is making star money. Underscore 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 underscore. Lakers need to get a star in return if they trade Reaves. Reaves averaged 20.2 points a game on a team that features James and Doncic. If he were the number one option on a team, he could possibly be putting up even bigger numbers. The Lakers can't risk trading him for a mid-level player just to watch him become an all-star. The only way Los Angeles would likely consider trading him is if it were in a package for a superstar like Giannis Antetokounmpo or Kevin Durant, not someone like Nick Claxton or Walker Kessler. In the end, it seems more likely than not that Reaves is on the Lakers roster at the start of next season.